Welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. We are in the midst of deciding what to do with our first set of missions here. We got 3 to pick from, and I think we're probably going to go with them in sort of the order we got them because they, or the order that we read them, because they sound progressively more complex with each one. Whether or not that's correct, I guess remains to be seen. Before we do that, we haven't looked at the Shadowland BBS yet. Okay. Search BBS for relevant keywords. Oh. Okay, no, these are, for a second I thought this was related to one of the specific quests, but it's not. Okay, misconnections. You, rappelling down the side of an unnamed luxury hotel in a ball gown on Monday night. Me, admiring the view from the 28th floor urinals during a private soiree for an unnamed corporation that I was infiltrating. Our eyes met briefly before you dropped out of sight. Your long, dark hair had come loose from your chignon? Chignon? Maybe that's French? Framing your beautiful, flushed face. I will never forget it. You were carrying a duffel bag bulging with stolen prototype weaponry. Well, I filched the intel that goes with it. Can we connect? Blackjack. That's genuinely pretty cute. Very funny, Blackjack. I'm sorry the job went sideways. I got trapped and had only one way out. Red Queen. We were supposed to have each other's backs. Just wait till you hear the way out that I had to take. We gotta lay low for now. And why are we posting about this on a public message board? It's kind of funny though. Been hearing some buzz about some mainlander terrorists that showed up in Victoria Harbor and had a shootout with the HKPF the other day. Anyone heard anything on that? Dongjiang. Meng Pao said there were 4 of them that got away. 1 elf, 2 orcs, and a dwarf. A troll, an elf, and a human were all killed on the scene. Word is that they're members of the White Star out of Henan, coming here to start trouble against the Executive Council. Looks like there's a 50,000 new yen reward for any information leading to their capture. The HKPF seems pretty nervous about letting these bastards walk freely around the streets. You think they'd actually pay out to somebody like us? Not a chance. Yep. You walk into there to claim the reward, you're getting thrown in the hole with them. The HKPF doesn't keep promises to the sinless. Oh yeah, that's an extra point. I was specifically thinking of the how do I put this? The event from not that long ago in which a certain person was turned in by a McDonald's employee who then got no money for it. Yeah, but then you add the factor of you're also like an off-the-grid person. You're not getting anything extra hard. You're getting screwed for it. Couldn't hurt to try. Why'd you have to be such a downer? Because I know the police. They're all dirty. They're only in it to protect their paychecks, and they don't give a damn about anybody else. Believe me, I'm just looking out for your best interests. Like you and your triad looked out for my brother, you know he's still paying for his reconstructive surgery, you bastard? If a man wants to keep his teeth, he should pay what he owes rather than pull a gun on me. Simple as that. Poetry Slam. Ladies and gentlemen, poets and Shadowrunners, welcome to the first annual Shadowland Poetry Slam. There are no rules and there are also no prizes, except bragging rights. With no further ado, let the versification, okay, begin. How long do you think we can keep this going before the trolls show up or a sysadmin shuts us down? Why would they shut us down? It's a free board. We can be poetic if we want to. Just trust me, it happens. For some reason, these things always draw the worst sort of attention. Are you going to give us a poem, or are you going to stand around complaining about why you can't? Alright, I've got one. Wait for it. Synth muscle, smart links, neural booster cyber limbs, all fall to grenades. A little musing on the transience of life in the shadows. Very nice, sir. When the long shadows fall on Hong Kong, neon lights pierce the coming night. Tread with me the velvet blackness. Let no lamp shine on our deeds. That one's entitled Our Hour. That might just have been the most pompous thing I've ever read. Try this on for size. Lasers are red, shadows are black. With Matt on the street, you'd best watch your back. Now you're mad. Wrong your, but okay. My poem wasn't pompous, you uncultivated rube. It was an homage to Wang Wei, the famous Tang Dynasty master of the Jueju form of poetry. It's traditional, unlike that ridiculous limerick that you posted. Now, I don't think you have to take the word slam quite so literally. Hey, you people know the rules. Poetry slams have been out of bounds on this BBS since the Laughing Man debacle of 55. If you want to sling your fancy words, do it on a different forum. I'm shutting this thread down. Sysop. Is that a Ghost in the Shell reference? I haven't actually seen all of the Gits movies, so I haven't seen the Laughing Man thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's a reference or not. Told you. Walled City. I've got a courier job next week that's supposed to take me into the Walled City. I'm from Kuala Lumpur, and I've never been to Hong Kong, but I hear that place is dangerous as hell. Is there anything I should know? Yeah, man, don't go. I can't remember if... Is Kuala Lumpur Malaysia or Indonesia? I don't remember. Oh, you've got nothing to worry about. It's just a low-cost housing development full of hardworking people. Here, take a look at this news report. A short trid clip begins playing. This is Sunny Chang with Horizon News. On today's Sunny Side Up, the Kowloon Walled City. A blight on the free enterprise zone, or low-cost housing for the economically disadvantaged. We'll introduce you to some of the hard-working residents, how they live, and how they contribute to the growth and prosperity of our city. A montage sequence begins, showcasing the destitute poor of the walled city going about their daily lives. The shots have been carefully chosen, showing only smiling and productive residents, a stark contrast to your own experience inside it. Many residents of Hong Kong regard the walled city as a place of no return. To outsiders, it's the last stop on a long road to homelessness. Rumors abound of feral ghouls, unsafe living conditions, and triad extortion. Yet when we went there, the reality was far different. What we saw will shock you. Citizens of Hong Kong working and living just like the rest of us. Their apartments are smaller and their shops more modest, but the people who live here wouldn't be out of place anywhere in the Fez. Citizens like shoemaker Chow Sang Sui, I think. I'm sure I'm butchering all of these names. I'm so sorry. The scene cuts to an elderly man in a closet-sized stall filled with shoemaking equipment. He smiles broadly at the camera. Oh, I love it here. We have a community, you know. We're like family. Maybe we don't have as nice a view as they do in Repulse Bay, but I can't imagine living anywhere else. It's not paradise, no, but it's my home. I grew up here. How could I possibly leave? The camera shifts back to Sunny Chung, who now stands in front of one of the entrances to the walled city. Contrary to popular opinion, the walled city serves a vital function. The poor and downtrodden find a home in the walled city, a community where they have a voice, can work, and even prosper. Far from being the eyesore that the video suddenly stutters, freezes, and ends. I mean, this is classic hyper-capitalist, reporting on, Okay, I've decided to cut the rest of that crap. She keeps on going on what a good place the walled city is, and how we all need it. Don't buy any of it. And it may not be hell, but you can see it from there. Freedom Cowboy's just trying to get you in trouble. Isabel. So how do you know the real story? Because I grew up there. You know what it's really like? It's eating old broth made from rat bones because there's nothing else. It's watching your neighbors sell their 5-year-old son to organ leggers so they don't starve to death. When you die in the walled city, your neighbors cheer because they'll get the clothes off your back. I wouldn't wish the walled city on my worst enemy, Isabel. Alright. What pay data did we get before? Oh, the exotic animal dealer contracts. Did we get... No. There were 2 things in that bit of the matrix, but I couldn't remember exactly what they were. Okay, jobs. Pending jobs. I believe serial killer was the first one. It seemed comparatively simple. So I'll just skim over this because we read it last time. Do a lot of business with the Wampoans. A lot of Nuyen passes through their fingers, hit a snag. The elders are being eliminated by a serial killer. You're going to be my proxy. Talk to Maximum Law. Alright. Good. I'll tell the elders you're coming. They don't like outsiders and they might shoot at you if I don't warn them that you'll be arriving. Oh, can I take them all at once and then pick from the what do you call it? The underground? Okay. Oh, I should have read that closer because I forgot she... that was a little dumb. Because she gives responses to each one. I guess I could technically go back and watch the footage, but I assume they all just say some version of, cool, we'll let you know. Okay. So now... Okay, I was right. Just go here. Okay. Oh, he's even in our list now. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we can pick which one to do. All right. Cool. Let me make a save real quick, just in case. We can't save here? I don't know why it was grayed out there, but okay. Oh, wait. Additional brothers available. Hold on, I want to do this anyway. I wanted to go talk to Max. See if he has anything else to say. Tell me about, let's see. Law's VR goggles drip in the rain and blink with what looks like air lights. He sweats profusely in the steamy humidity. Yo, you're back. I've probably got what you need. Just remember, you're in Wampoa here. So I guess what that actually means is that, like, what he actually means by all that is that Wampoa, his boat, is considered the, like, territory, part of Wampoa's extended territory. Tell me about Wampoa. We're pretty much the best, yo. What do you want to know? Law folds his arms impatiently, as if he's irritated by your request, but he can't quite stifle a proud grin. Just tell me about the tribe generally. Who are you guys? Law smirks. You really are new to the Kong, aren't you? We're a Neo-Matrix collective. We run the Hong Kong Data Haven and the Kong Shadow Nests. We are the Kong Shadow Nests. Outside the corporate nests, outside the corporate nets is the rest of Hong Kong, is the rest of the Kong. And in those shadows you will find threads of golden light, like a vast spiderweb that carry information. Those golden threads and that web is Wampoa. Law gives a curt, virile nod. It's a weird adjective to use there. My buddy Redstorm wrote that. Pretty wicked, huh? Oh, you're so cringe, dude. And not in the way that's totally normal and fine, and people just call things cringe all the time for no reason. Anyway, we're bleeding edge on the path to the singularity. We're doing things no one else is doing anywhere, except maybe Denver or Tokyo. Our homeland is the Matrix, and we're building a society of truth and expertise and information. You seem very outspoken, less modest than many Hong Kongers. Is that tribal? I am more outspoken, yo. I don't need the meat space rituals. Modesty is inefficient. He shrugs dismissively. Is that a Wampoan thing? For those of us who are most dialed, maybe. We're post-cultural. Law sweeps his hand around, gesturing at the surroundings. I hardly see any of this meat space. Our meat space headquarters is a big 20th century ship that's totally awesome. Whatever. It's just meat space. Hold on, just a second. Excuse me. Wampoa is bleeding edge on the path to becoming the singularity, and in the singularity there's going to be nothing but straight up truth. Law punches his fist down at the ground, striking a majestic pose like a Tridio barbarian. Boom. Truth. What's a Wampoan doing on Kindly's turf? Are you a liaison? What am I doing here? Law seemed shocked at the question. I'm an ambassador. I broker Wampoa's services to Haoi. Emissaries like me are all over the Kong, tying it together in an invisible network. Yeah, you and your big-ass sign are really invisible. So you work with Kindly doing tech for the Yellow Lotus? Well, I do some work directly with Kindly, but my focus is more the street level. We're all part of a big machine, each piece playing its critical role. So how insulting to him do I want to be? As is so with any highly evolved machine. Exactly. That's why nobody messes with Wampoa. Boom. Oh god, he's so awful. Does Wampoa provide any technical services for Hong Kong's poor? Sure we do. We run pirate networks. Our services are way more than most ordinary people want, though. You can get prepaid bandwidth with a corporate carrier for fractions of a new yen, but you're selling your soul. They monitor it. If you want to operate unmonitored by corporate algorithms, you've got to fly through the Wampoa network. It's the only place to be. Wampoans are coders and deckers for criminals, is that right? We do tech for anyone in the Kong, outside the corporate umbrellas. Anyone can use our networks if they pass our vetting and can pay for what we bring. Law speaks without a shred of irony. It's mostly the extra-legal element that needs our skill. I understand someone's killing your elders. His face goes grim. A red light blinks on the VR goggles. A lens whirs quietly, focusing on you. He grinds his teeth audibly, radiating nervousness and intensity. Yeah, shit's crazy. Full-on medieval. I can't talk about it. It's a tribal matter. Controlled information, right? We're gonna solve it. That's all outsiders need to know. Actually, I've been contracted to help the elders stop the murders. Wow, really? We're pulling in outsiders? He shakes his head in disbelief. Well, I should have seen that coming. What the hell are you doing here? Go to the garden to help stop that shit. Then come back and tell me what's going on. Everybody's guessing. The elders are being quiet, and the rumor hub is going crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna tell you, man. I think you're You're a low-level schmuck who probably nobody likes. Outsiders don't understand us. Maybe you can, if you're really smart. Oh my god. It's causing me physical pain to read this guy's dialogue. We're in a whole different world than most people. Like, I'm seeing 3 streaming videos and live network stats in my goggles right now. Yes, I can also watch multiple streams at the same time on my shitty corporate internet in the year 2026. Time's wasting, Dragon's Breath. See you later, Law. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's go. Head to the Wampoa Garden to discover who's killing the Wampoan elders. Oh, it didn't show us that message again. That's okay. I already know what to do here. Okay, so... I forgot deckers and riggers are technically different things. Oh, and there's a bunch of the hirelings. I can only take 2. I'm just not that impressed with Duncan's abilities right off the bat. Like, his hit points pool is larger, but... I thought he had... I guess I can't see his other combat abilities, can I? But I thought he had a melee weapon, too. I guess not. Let's take Gobbet. Oh, we can take 3. Okay, never mind. Can I... So I can't edit my own stuff in here. I feel like that was something that I ran into before. Alright. I really don't know why you would ever not take the random hireling characters. Weird. Outsider. Wampoa Garden, a carnival of chrome and neon, rife with every manner of technology and artifice one can imagine. The entire area has the feel of a night market, save that chips are sold in lieu of steamed buns, and vendors hawk the latest drones rather than folk art. Something stalks these streets, hiding just out of sight. It stalks the Wampoan elders, the leaders of the band of tech-savvy squatters that have claimed this neighborhood as their own. The streets smell of ozone and fear, and those Wampoans you pass in the MTR station have a haunted, furtive look in their eye. While the killer has struck only the elders thus far, it may only be a matter of time before ordinary residents are menaced as well. No, this was probably personal. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I sure hope that's enough healing amongst all of us. Man, Gobbet's model is a little weird. I think it's the hairline. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes and skills. Open up the karma screen? Yeah, sure, why not? How much do we have now? Oh, we have 12. Okay, let's look real quick. Wouldn't hurt to get some more spirit control. I don't remember if I have Overwatch or not. But a new etiquette might be good. The question is which one? Chance to hit. Okay. I think we'll leave it for now, because even though, like, 12 points seems like a lot, it's really only like 2 buys. The streets of Whampoa Garden are slick with rain, glittering under the neon glow of myriad signs and holographic displays. The sky reflects the same glow, painting the white apartment blocks the sickly orange of sodium streetlights. The smell of grilling meat mingles with other rarer scents, ozone, engine oil, and high-tech fabrication facilities. Despite the hour, there are plenty of people out and about. You can hear the calls of street vendors and touts, urging people into their stores. Isabel wrinkles her nose, scowling darkly. She wraps her arms tightly around her chest, staring off into the distance. Is there a word for feeling nostalgic for a place you can't wait to leave again? I don't miss this place, but I miss the feelings I had when I lived here. Saudade, maybe? Isabel shakes her head. No, that's not it. It's close, but... She lets the sentence trail off into nothingness, clamping her mouth shut for a moment. Isabel sighs heavily. This place seemed like heaven after the walled city. Like the whole world had unfurled in front of me, and anywhere I turned there was promise of a good life. Turned out this place was just as crappy as everywhere else. Everyone was still in it for themselves. Cobbett claps a hand on Isabel's shoulder, who flinches and pulls away. That's a great life lesson, I'm serious. At the end of the day, life's a raw deal. You've got yourself and a handful of friends, and that's it. Nothing else. I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not, but I don't think she is. Duncan casts a sidelong glance at Isabel and Gobbett, shaking his head. He has some strange ideas about life. Sure, life's a meat grinder, but come on, there's got to be more to life than just surviving. Does there? What makes you the authority on that? Isabel waves a dismissive hand. I'm done talking about this, anyway. Isabel turns to you and points down the street to your left. We're looking for the Whampoan elders. They're going to be in the Whampoa itself. That's the big ship down the street. I've seen pictures. It looks like a yacht. Isabel nods, lips pursed. That's the one. Kind of hard to miss, and it's been a fixture since the late last century. These days, it's just a squat. Shops are family affairs, not corporate ones. Is there anything else I should know about the Whampoans? They're all tech heads, tinkerers, and self-taught scientists. Despite the fact that there's no formal education system, everyone here is pretty smart. They apprentice kids to skilled workers so they can learn a trade. Elder Gao taught me decking, and I left after she got brain fried trying to crack a Mitsuhama network. Elder Ip taught me to shoot. He should still be here. Come on, let's go see what they have to say for themselves. Huh, that's a lot of people wearing what looks like mourning clothing. I wonder if somebody else just died. Alright, well. I don't know, I just don't feel safe here anymore. You better find someplace to indoors to sleep, Yan. The streets are dangerous lately. Something the humans? It's not a metahuman. Like a... Is the killer a metahuman racist thing or something? Well, this really seems... The elders don't want anyone to go inside without their permission. It must be pretty bad in there. Oh. So somebody did just get killed or something. Alright. Alright, it seems like there's nothing else to see other than going into the Whampoa, so... This is, pretty dreary. It goes nowhere, okay. This orc woman is festooned with small circuits, tiny trid screens, and speakers. The trid screens display snippets of trid broadcasts from every corner of the world. The tiny speakers play counterpoint to with a thesaurus of voices speaking Spirithial, Punjabi, Kazakh, and other languages. Punjabi and Kazakh are real languages. I don't think Spirithial is. No. Okay. It's a Shadowrun thing. That's what I thought. Her expression is haggard, and she fidgets with her fingers as you approach. Welcome! Welcome to the Whampoa, my friend. I am Elder Ng, and these are Elders Tang and Ip. Ng gestures to the elf and human, who each incline their heads respectfully. Thank you so much for answering our request for help. We had nowhere else to turn. It's the least I could do. Under Tang's skin, glowing tattoos writhe and change shape. Tigers become cranes and move on to dragons. We're under threat. One by one, we elders are being hunted by some monster. As you may have noticed when you arrived, there's been another killing just tonight. Ip crosses his solid chrome arms. Holographic readouts dance constantly over their surface, displaying diagnostic information about their state. Operating temperature, servo pressure, and a variety of other minutiae. He looks past you towards Isabel. The prodigal daughter returned once more. I didn't expect to see you back aboard the Whampoa in my lifetime, Isabel. When you disappeared, Elder Yetunde was very put out. I'm glad you're still alive. When you chose to walk your own path, I was disappointed, but I understood why you had to leave. It pauses, tasting the air as he chooses his next words with care. I hope my lessons have helped you prosper. I didn't expect to be back either. Work takes you places, though. Isabel shrugs. A moment later, she places a hand on her pistol, eyes trained on the Ip's shoes. I don't cart this around for fun, Ip. The lessons kept me alive. Isabel blinks several times, then looks up at Ng, her expression clouded. Where is Yetunde, anyway? I expected her to be here. Ng shakes her head sadly. She reaches out a hand towards Isabel, who shrinks away from it. She's dead. So are Gan and Nakamura, and Tong was killed just tonight. So much blood. You have to stop this from continuing. Isabel's expression remains impassive, but her knuckles grow white as her hands ball up into fists. That's what we're here for. We'll stop the killings. Ung lifts a hand, wiping away tears from her eyes. What can you tell me about the murders? They started 2 weeks ago. The first to go was gone. We found him in his apartment, eviscerated. Ung swallows, grimacing at the painful memory. He'd been torn apart. His head had been ripped completely off, and most of his skin flayed away. There was so much blood it took us a week to clean out his apartment. Tang nods, running his palm over his forehead. The rest have been the same, always at night, always dismembered, each scene like a nightmare. And every time no one has seen anything. It's like a ghost. What happened to Tong? The same thing that happened to the rest of the victims, evisceration and dismemberment. We sent a guard to keep people out of his shop, but he'll let you in. When did he die? Sometime early tonight. He'd locked up his shop, but Ip stopped by to ask him about some skill chips he had. The door was unlocked, and inside, Ung lifts her hands helplessly. She opens her mouth, but no words come out. Seeing Ung's inability to continue, Ip takes over. Inside looked like a bad horror sim, just like all the other murders. It had to have happened after sundown because I saw his shop was open when I was on my way to get some noodles for dinner. Why didn't you call the police? The Hong Kong police force isn't welcome here. They've tried to force us out several times before, or come hunting for someone to pin a crime on. We do a lot of favors for local gangs and triads, handle their matrix security, fix up their gear, and make sure they have access to the Hong Kong Shadowlands hub. We're too valuable a resource for them to lose, so they protect us when the HKPF or anyone else decides we're an easy target. They handle our physical security, and we make sure to send the message via the matrix. The last time the HKPF made trouble, we started airing the assistant chief's dirty laundry over the TRID. They got the picture and backed off. Have you made any enemies lately? Ung shrugs helplessly. Not that I can think of. We keep to ourselves. We buy and sell technology. We're not mercenaries or criminals. We're merchants and deckers. And even if someone was cheated in a deal, this kind of response is unthinkable. Whatever did this, it wasn't human. The violence and savagery, it's a monster, whatever it is. Plenty of metahumans are monsters too, Hung. Just because it's horrible doesn't mean it's supernatural. Well, it could be like a rogue robot or something too. What do the Wampoan elders do? Isabel snorts derisively. They make the rules and kick people out who don't obey them. They're a bunch of petty tyrants, that's what. Well, that's very direct, Isabel. I mean, we could be a little bit more careful than that. You're being unfair, Isabel. Our laws are for the good of the community. Tang turns to address you. We keep the Wampoa and its residents safe. We reviewed trade agreements with outsiders to see if they're good for the community. We provide a guiding vision, like a town council. I can respect that. I'm glad you understand. This community is fragile, and the authorities bear us a lot of ill will. A single misstep could spell our end. I am the invoker of sprites. I commune with the spirits of machines, ask them for blessings, and pass those blessings on to the people here. I heal the sick and ensure the feng shui of our habitat is as good as it can be, given our confines. She's a shaman, that's all. She's just got some kooky spin on it. Claims her totem is some kind of all-encompassing machine god that lives in the circuitry. Isabel pats her deck, looking at Ung. Ancient gods and ancestors are one thing. My deck, it's mine. I built it. The only spirits it's got in it are the ESPs I loaded it up with. Ung gives Isabel a look of deep sadness. Just because you cannot see or touch a thing does not mean that it does not exist. Just because you do not believe in it does not mean it does not protect you from afar. I can't touch programs either, but at least I can prove they have an effect on the physical world. Your superstitions are just that. Bullshit. Isabel glances at you, jerking a thumb towards Tang. This guy treats drones like they're living things. What exactly do you do, Tang? Tang extends his arms, palms up. As you watch, the tattoos therein shift into a complex mathematical formula. I am the first and glorious servo. I study patterns, repair machinery, and teach others how to attune themselves to the wonders of automation. The blessed Autofab is my shop and purview, where we make the drones we use and sell. As for me, I serve the resplendent voltage spike. Ip smiles crookedly. That means I shoot people who try and screw with us. It's a fancy title for head of security. That's all for now. It might be wise to ask the residents of Wampoa Garden if they've seen or heard anything, after you've gone to Tong's Sensory Carnival. They may have seen or heard some things we have not. Good to know. Okay, interesting. So they have a mix of viewpoints, and particulars for what they do. It does seem a little bit ignorant of, not to, paint too early, but it's a little ignorant of Isabel to blow them off like that. I mean, we very clearly have some sense that machines, I don't want to get into, the 40k machine spirit type of thing, but the idea of magic and the magic of the world, which we know is real, and the technology of the world, which we know is real, having an interface is validated on so many world building levels. She talks about how her ESP, the only thing that matters are the ESP programs that she puts in, and she can't touch them. But if you go into the Matrix and you use the ESPs, the code turns into a real thing in a virtual world. And then if you do something bad enough or whatever, then it has feedback that is sent back to the physical world as well. If you get ejected from the Matrix, it hurts. So the delineation between what's real and what's code and whatever is pretty blurry, even if you don't appreciate the nuances of all the different parts of it. Just the stuff she alone does kind of counters her own point. But okay, well, let's wander around, talk to some people, and find out where we're going next. Do that next time.